stretches of land between the equator and the tropics, where the wet and dry seasons alternate harshly, there exists a unique world called the tropical dry forest. Not as wet as a rainforest, not as barren as a desert, this is the thin line between life and death, where nature has learned to survive by perfect adaptation. For months at a time, scorching sun and dry winds prevail. The soil cracks, leaves turn yellow, and streams shrink into rare puddles. Despite the harshness, the dry forest is home to countless creatures. Honey badgers, civets, cobras, leopards, lynxes, rock pythons, secretary birds all have learned to hunt and live by instinct. In the midst of the dry tropical forest where the moonlight spreads on the carpet of yellowed leaves, there is a hunter who is silent, agile, and cunning. That is the civet, a small but brave animal. Its body is slender, about 50-70 centimeters long. Its tail is almost as long as its body. Its fur is a mixture of gray, brown, and black, helping it blend perfectly into the dry ground or the trunk of the forest. With a nose many times more sensitive than humans, the civet can smell its prey from mice, baby birds, small snakes, eggs, insects to fallen ripe fruit. When hunting, it jumps forward, using its claws and fangs to finish off its prey with a precise bite. But it also has many enemies, from snakes, lynxes, honey badgers to birds of prey. In the wild, where the shade of dry forests and grasslands intertwine with the harsh light of the sun, the cobra appears as a symbol of power, vigilance, and silent death. The cobra is one of the most famous venomous snakes on the planet, distributed throughout Asia and Africa. With an average length of 1.2 to 2 meters, a graceful body, and a characteristic crest behind the neck, it has become a familiar but haunting image in human culture and legend. When hunting, they raise their heads high, run quickly, and bite tightly to inject venom into their prey, taking down a large animal or enemy in a few minutes. Although known as a killer, the cobra is actually a cautious creature. It only attacks when threatened or cornered. Amid the frozen forests of North America, where every breath turns to mist, and each step leaves a mark on the endless white, life belongs only to the strong. In this harsh wilderness, every creature must fight to survive. Two destined rivals are about to collide. The grizzly bear, a symbol of raw power and ferocity, a ruler armed with iron claws and deadly precision. The bison, massive yet steadfast, carrying within it the force of thunder and the unyielding spirit of survival through the deadly winter. A legendary clash of primal instincts is about to unfold. This is not just a battle between animals. It is a confrontation between power and perseverance, between domination and endurance. Every strike, every dodge. Every impact echoes through the silence of ice and snow. Nature, cold yet magnificent, plays both director and actor in this frozen drama of blood and survival. Prepare yourself. One of the most intense battles of the snowy wilderness is about to begin. This is the moment when the line between predator and prey has never been thinner. In the dense tropical rainforest, where sunlight barely pierces through the thick canopy and the air hangs heavy with humidity, this is not just nature, it's a battlefield of survival. Two destined rivals are about to collide. The long-tailed macaque, small but fearless, swift among the treetops, its sharp eyes ever watchful for lurking danger. And its opponent, the giant python, the silent ruler of the shadows, a master of stealth and crushing power. The conflict ignites in a legendary clash of instinct. This is not merely an animal fight. It is a story of agility versus brute strength, of courage standing against death itself in the heart of the wild. Every leap, every constriction, every cry that pierces the jungle air decides between life and death. Every desperate move is captured in nature's ruthless detail, where predator and prey are separated by only a heartbeat. Prepare yourself for one of the most intense battles of the rainforest, where the line between life and death, hunter and hunted, has never been thinner. In the misty wetlands of the Amazon, where the air hums with life and danger hides beneath every ripple, here, every shadow moves with intent, and every breath may be your last. Two predators bound by fate are about to collide. The giant otter, swift, intelligent, and fearless, a master of teamwork and daring strategy in the murky waters. The caiman, silent, cold-blooded, and merciless, the unchallenged ruler of the swamp, whose bite can end everything in an instant. A confrontation born from instinct, exploding into a legendary duel of survival. This is not just a fight between species, it is courage against power, agility and intelligence against deadly precision. Every strike, every dodge, every splash of water marks the thin line between life and death. Nature herself directs this primal performance, raw, brutal, and breathtakingly real. Prepare for one of the fiercest animal battles on the planet. A moment when predator and prey blur into one and only instinct decides who survives.